good looking rapper, I ain't lying to you. I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't lying to you. You might see me in a Bentley painted royal blue with a white interior on a set of 22.
What's up, this is T-Shirt Booming. This is Welcome to My Neighborhood Podcast. Today we got another dope guest. We got Dai Ballin. What's good, Dai?
What's good, yo? It's Dai.
So you want to talk about how you got into rapping and maybe like a little intro?
Yeah, I got into rap through T. We had set up shop on 2-5 an hour and shit. Had a little dope video. Y'all know the biggest. Everybody know that song. Shit, if you don't know that song, you don't know Dai. You feel me? Like, that's my first song. You know, the biggest. For those who don't know, go look into that. That's on all platforms. But yeah, that's just how I started rapping. I ain't like, it wasn't nobody like that really made me started rapping.
Mm-hmm.
It was just awesome, just trying some shit out, and it worked type shit, like it fit me type shit. I just kept going with that shit.
Like, what's one of your biggest milestones so far?
Shit hitting 1 million streams on Apple. 2 million streams on YouTube in a year. Like, I really dinner got like 5 million streams all together dinner.
That's crazy.
Right now.
And how long have you been rapping?
A year.
So what's next? Like, what's coming up?
I'm finna drop my solo tape. I just dropped a project called Kid to Play with my brother Tax Free. I forgot to into that. That's on all platforms. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all that.
That's what's up. So it sounds like you're about to go even more crazy.
Yeah, I'm finna go crazier though. I got the solo project coming too called Shell Cracker. That's just cause I'm finna pop back out my shell. I'll be in love for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just building up all new, like wavy music. Like I have to switch it up because too many people hopping on the same lingo. So I got
Like creating your own style, creating your own lane.
Shit like that.
What's one of the biggest challenges that you face?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, on some real shit, I don't really be like, just really like, it's everyday shit, but like, it just be a lot of like fan out shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta just deal with it, like, you know, it's gotta be niggas that just don't like you for no reason, just cause you know, just cause you pop it harder than them, just cause, you know, they feel like you trying to be better than them all the time. You just doing you just handling your 24 hours, you feel me?
Right.
You just doing your thing as you're supposed to as a man, you feel me? That's what people don't understand. They depend on the other too much all the time. As a man, you supposed to
Like be self-made.
you know, self-made, handle your business as a man. If you a boss, everybody claim they a boss. Handle yourself as a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Represent yourself, present yourself as a boss, you feel me?
So when have you, like, how did you learn that mindset to be like that hustle mindset?
You know, I just going through everything on my own, like going broke 100 times. Shit coming from the struggle, coming from shit sleeping on pallets, floors, all type of shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just you don't want to go back to that same shit, so you just grind it out. You don't want to go back to that. So as long as you think about your past, what you went through, that should keep you going. That's why I feel like if you really had a hard past, that should keep you going. People who ain't really have a father in their life, people who really self-independent period, that should just keep you going, you know, as a whole. Like,
Right.
people be feeling like, cause they by themselves, that's good, bro. Like, you feel me?
Like you kind of put something on your back to keep going forward.
You doing it by yourself, you should be thanking yourself, pat yourself on the back, you feel me?
What how do you think you learned that skill? Because a lot of people, they've been through similar things and like they kind of just like accept it, like they're willing to accept like their failures or like their circumstances. Like what pushes you to overcome that?
You on it. Just everything, like experiences, just as I went through, like losses and shit. Like I done took major losses. I'm a kid, losses, grown man losses and shit. That woke me up. That's how I'm like, shit. I can get this shit back. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably can't, you know. It's just how it's going. It's just how it's going. It's just that's how you move. You know what I'm saying? It's how you move out here, shit.
So So there's a lot of people that want to be rappers in the city. Like, what kind of things do you like implement to stick out and become successful? Because not everybody's hitting a million.
Pay for your own beats, pay for your own studio time. You won't have no problem hitting them million views. Drop, I ain't gonna say drop, make as much music as you can. So a motherfucker can't say shit about you, you feel me? Just have so much music in your catalogs that you can just have some money coming in, you feel me? Like, set your distro kid up right, all type of shit.
Like, kind of get like the paperwork stuff right.
All type of shit.
Oh, that's important. You talked about like the experiences with like fans. Like, how do you deal with haters?
I don't really pay no attention.
Like, out of sight, out of mind.
Like, if you pay that shit attention, that shit go drain you. You feel me?
You
Tell
feed
you know how
into
that
it.
shit go. If you feed into that shit just go drain you. I don't really feed into that shit. I don't pay that shit on mine, cause I ain't really, they weren't really in my life, period. Half of the haters really I don't even know anyway. Like, I don't know you niggas.
Right. Are there any obstacles that you face within like music or in like the streets that are like kind of like affecting your like career?
No.
Just do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I gotta do right now.
What kind of risks have you taken that allowed you to be successful in music?
Promotions. A lot of promotions. Like with major, like companies, like artists and shit. Like, I reached out, like every time I did, like when I first started coming out, lately I ain't been doing that. But when I first started coming out, I was like paying for plenty promotions from like street juice, breaking and entertainment, shit like that. I was just paying for like plenty of little like pages and shit. Post me and shit. DC Young Fly, he tapped in with me. Plenty motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. RMC Mike, shit, plenty motherfuckers. I was just doing plenty shit. I ain't gonna lie. DJ Flip.
You think it's important to take calculated risks?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta spend some money to like get somewhere. You can't just expect to get on just trying to freeload your way in this shit. That shit ain't gonna work.
Right. Do you got any advice for like an upcoming artist or an upcoming entrepreneur?
Grab an LLC. You feel me?
Why is that important?
How you hire something to your name and title, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, once you got an LLC, your name legit, for real, like.
So yeah, having an LLC is super important. So like, let's talk about your music. Like, how do you get inspired, or like, where do you find like inspiration?
I ain't gonna lie, what inspired me to keep going, like, major artists, like, I'll just be seeing, like, I'll be watching, like, major artists interview, like, shit, it took me, like, 2-3 years to blow up, shit. I'm like, shit, it might take me 2-3 years, 4 years, shit. As long as it come, shit, I'm just grinding, like, I just kept doing it just to do it. I just like music now, it's like a passion now. It's like poetry. It's like when I want to get something off my chest, I'm gonna just go to the studio.
I just watched an interview. Somebody was talking about like they do that as therapy type.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like it's like therapy for real. That's what it's like for real.
So who are some artists that you listen to?
YB, Lil Baby, Future, Babyface Ray. Drake, Young
Okay.
Chief Keef.
Yeah. So what's next, like for the rest of this year, 2023? Like, what do you got coming up, or what are you excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited about my solo project. I'm just waiting till that bitch drop. I ain't gonna lie.
What's this video project you're working on today?
That's for the $1 million grind campaign. Not the campaign, but
You could say it is,
Yeah,
but
well, you
shit,
can
it's
say
just
it is.
working. You know, bro, part of all the shit I'm doing.
It's part of everything, though. It's about part of everything, bro. Shit, yeah, that shit like,
You gonna be a whole bunch of that.
Like a movement, it's a big movement.
yeah.
No kidding.
Is there anything else you want to share?
I do got a merch coming out. The SGA Club in line.
Yeah, fuck with me.
You know I'm fucking with you, though, gang.
Yeah.
You know I'm coming to him.
Let's
Protocol. Actually, that's all I know. But honestly, I just want everybody to go tune into my tape I just recently dropped with Chucks called Kid and Play. We just dropped like 2 days ago. I need everybody to go stream that. And my other tape, 448 Part 2. And Phineas and Ferb. Them all 3 different tapes. 448 Part 2. Phineas and Ferb. And Kid and Play. I want y'all to stream them 3 tapes for me. I appreciate that. You feel me?
get it. Thank you, bro.